We are live. Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. It's Thursday, and Freddie was getting a little shoulder roll in over there. I saw. I
Yeah, I was
like
I
that.
was feeling the beat.
Oh man, hey, I've got to tell you right here, right off the bat, we've got a problem with LinkedIn. We are having we
Oh
we are
no!
we're having trouble with LinkedIn. And I think what we should do you have, I've got my phone handy. I'm going to go here right now and I'm going to say, go to Freddie's Facebook.
Facebook or YouTube live
Yeah.
action on YouTube.
Go to Fred
Best
Blanton.
best bet maybe YouTube. Freddie
Man,
Freddie Blanton.
tech issues on LinkedIn. And sorry for the delay, folks, but I want to see some of the bus riders. It is episode day 422. What do you think about that, Fred?
Four double deuce.
Yeah, 422 days. The question that I have for you is this. What is the formula for a great bus ride? What is the formula? We do this. We're intentionally getting up every single day. We're trying to get in a good mood. We're trying to have that first sip of coffee. What is the formula to make it all work?
Good energy.
Good energy.
Good energy. We want that good energy.
And it's funny because energy, we can have an F3 workout, and sometimes that workout is fantastic. It's got a different energy to it. Everybody, we don't talk about the energy, but we all feel it. And then other days we might go and the energy isn't quite the same. Why is that?
Yeah, what did you feel in this morning's workout? Besides, you had to be extremely warm. I mean, it was 32 degrees. You were dressed like an Eskimo, by the way.
An Eskimo.
Yeah. Were you sleeping in a ice tent last night or something? An igloo? Did you sleep outside with the people hanging out at the bottom of your building?
Hey, you remember Christmas Story when he put on all the clothes and he fell down and couldn't get up? If I would have fallen down today, there would have been no getting up. I see a comment. Dang, bus issues. Yeah, Paul Pappy popping in
What
onto
is the
the bus.
formula? Let me tell you what the
But
formula is for a great bus ride. Good energy, positivity, be yourself, let loose. What
what else?
else?
Uh,
Was the
yeah.
energy good at the workout this morning? That's what I was asking you.
Oh
And then
yeah,
I
yeah. The energy at the workout was good. I like it when Deacon does the workout. I like it when Deacon does the ladder up the hill. Um, and I thought Deacon did a really good job this morning. I enjoyed
good.
the work. How
How did the
about what?
back of my sweatshirt look all morning?
I wasn't paying attention, man. I was running my race at my pace, and I was just digging in, and now were you ahead of me? That is strange. I guess I was tired this morning. I wasn't paying good attention. uh, you know, I was hoping that Deacon would say, "Hey, let's jailbreak back to Stonehenge."
I did. If
Yeah, you did.
somebody don't have to tell you that for you to run
Ooh,
fast.
oh, hey,
It,
you
it, it
got.
is a decision that you can make.
It is. It is. I could have decided to take off running and get real tired right then. I could have. But then I decided to pick up the cones. So that's my excuse. You make an excellent point. Overall, hey, look at here. Who's this? Good morning, and great to see you here on the bus. Paul Pappy. Well, here's the quote I would share for Know Thyself. Let's see. The unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. So just in case you didn't know, I named this episode First Sip, Know Thyself. And so what Paul Pappy is doing is giving us a quote. If it was working and he was on the bus, that's the quote that he would say: the unexamined life is not worth living. What do you think?
I think you're gonna have to start putting Fred's little old YouTube page on there when you make that post.
I think so too.
Yeah, and just go there, subscribe. You'll get some
Subscribe.
great content. This show will always be there, along with some Bobcat videos. You may see some motivational videos.
What's your favorite kind of content to do?
Natural.
Natural. I do too. Yes. Hey, look at here. It's Gary. LinkedIn is not working, Gary, but it is fun to see Gary in a new world.
Yeah.
We see Gary, and it's funny because these social networks, they become just like anything else. If I only see Freddie at school, or I only see Freddie at church, and then I see him somewhere else, I see him at the state fair, there's a different, hey man, what y'all riding next? But if I see you somewhere else, there's a difference, isn't there?
Yeah. Have you ever made that really awkward by accident before?
Well, I've made
Like you,
everything awkward by accident.
like you, let's say, somebody's been working at your office for 6 months, and then you see them at a restaurant and you walk up to them and you're like, I feel like I know you. Where in the world do I know you from? You're like, Freddie, we work together Monday through Friday. Oh,
You look familiar.
yeah, man.
Absolutely. So I see a lot of people down here at the coffee shop, and it's so random, and I think that when people come here, they anticipate, well, the average dude may be somewhere around, so it's on their mind. But then when I see them trying to think, oh, where did I meet them? Did I meet them at a networking event? Did I meet them on LinkedIn? Did I meet them at F3? So when you're in a little small town, there's a lot going on, a lot of things that can happen. I was going to do something kind of different today, and I guess we can go ahead and try it since
Wow.
let's do this. I'm going to put this up. We were going to play, and we can decide if we want to do this, but Mindset Millionaire. You remember the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read the question.
Yeah, you'll
And
have to read this stuff because I don't have a microscope.
I know. Well, hey, I was trying to get fancy and put graphics up there. You could have validated the effort for the
I am
graphics
not
instead of
validating you today.
not even one little thing.
Nope.
Mindset millionaire question. A prospect says, I need to think about it. What are they actually saying, Freddie Blanton? When someone says, I need to think about it, what is the actual translation? Is it A, they are literally going home to do a little meditation? Is it B, you haven't demonstrated enough value? Is it C, the bank account is currently literally $0? Or D, they are waiting for a sign from the universe? When the prospect says they want to think about it, what are they saying?
Oh, well, I'm thinking, do they have enough information to make a decision? So what was B?
B was, you haven't demonstrated enough value.
Yeah, so moving forward from this point, you need to break down the deal one more time and hit the pain point to figure out, okay, they're stalling for sure. This is not real. They're not going home to think about anything. They showed up. If you're with them, they showed up to buy.
They showed up to buy. And so nobody likes to be sold anything. And so what do we say? Somebody comes up to the door, and he's a very nice young man, and he wants to sell a vacuum cleaner. And we say, no, I don't want to buy a vacuum cleaner. We don't want to say that. We don't want to tell people no. So what do we say? Oh, I'm gonna think about it. Let me talk to my wife and tell her that I'm not going to buy this vacuum cleaner, but I didn't want to tell you. So we think about it. So very often it's the truth that we want. We want him to say, man, the truth is, I don't want that vacuum cleaner. You haven't, I mean, it's way too expensive. And I don't really, I've got a vacuum cleaner that works. And the difference between this fancy, lightning vacuum cleaner and the one that I've got that's working, there's just not enough here. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Do you think, go ahead.
Is if you know that they're on the right product and they told you exactly where they wanted to be payment wise, they're just probably having a short little fear that you need to walk them back through
Mm-hmm.
and get the deal done.
That's right. I mean, what are they going to think about? They're going to think about something. They're going to think about if they want to do it or not. Maybe they are. Maybe, like you say, maybe they're just fearful of pulling the trigger. Um, but asking for it and wanting that no, you have to be doggone determined. People don't want to reject you. You've got to really want it, and you've got to really want that information that they're not giving to you. No, I'm not going to do it. Or no, the hesitation, the fear, the doubt, I don't trust you yet. I mean, they're not going to say that, but we need to get down to brass tacks. Let's see what's next. Question number 2. You've read 50 books this year, but you have yet to make a sale. What is this called? A, deep learning. B, passive procrastination. C, the CEO phase. Or D, academic excellence. You've read 50 books this year, but have not made a sale. Deep learning, passive procrastination, the CEO phase, or academic excellence.
You are a self-improvement zombie at this point.
Self-improvement zombie. Amen. Absolutely. Gary's got the idea. It's B, passive procrastination. And
Just wait till I get somebody on the phone. I am so smart. Just wait. But I need to read one more book before I make that phone call.
look, this also shows up when, with AI and all the information and all the fancy tools. And that's why I say just make the call. We can sit there and we can research the company, we can look at old posts, but nothing beats going nothing beats actually making the call. Nothing beats actually making go in the call. You're smart over there, and I've got Gary up here as well. And Gary put B, final answer, on LinkedIn, which is kind of cool because he's probably got his LinkedIn tab open as well. Hey,
Is he on LinkedIn or is he on YouTube?
he's on YouTube, so he's got the LinkedIn on his browser. He's got the LinkedIn window open, and he's got the YouTube. So he's listening to it and watching it on YouTube and answering on LinkedIn. I like it. I like it. Hey, Vicky is here, it looks like. Great to see Vicky. Great to see. I saw DJ here. Joe's here. Gary's here. Great to see y'all. Okay, we're going to go to slide number 3. And it says, question, which of these is scientifically proven to increase dopamine naturally? Dopamine, the feel good stuff right up here. Buying a course you will never open, cold plunging for 22 minutes until you're blue, completing a small difficult task, posting a grind set quote on Instagram. What is the scientifically proven way to increase dopamine naturally? You're going to buy something, you're going to do a cold plunge, you're going to do a small difficult task, or you're going to post what your grind set on Insta.
All of them.
All of them. You know what? Joe says C, and C is the correct answer. And I see that we've got a lot of smart people. I knew that these folks were really smart. It's really about what Freddie just did. And I knew that Freddie would be great for this. It is really all of them, because why, Freddie?
Well, because if you complete a task, you will get a hit of dopamine. That's the feel good. Makes you feel good.
It
If you
does.
cold plunge, I promise the dopamine hit's coming. If
Yes.
you open up Instagram and make a post, you feel good about yourself. It's kind of like that small task. Ooh, I'm a social media genius. Give me that dopamine.
Yeah.
What was the other? And when you
Buy a course.
invest in yourself, when you buy a course, when you actually commit to invest in yourself, whether you open it or not, I hadn't read some of these books back here, but when I see the title, you know what I get? Dopamine hit, because I took the action to get the book or the course.
That's right. So you're going to get a dopamine hit. But going back to this one, what ends up happening is we get that dopamine. If we fall in love with that little tiny bit of dopamine that we get from posting something or something that's not real, something that's not moving the needle, if we fall in love with the dopamine hit and not the result that comes from completing that task, then we got a problem. We got a dopamine problem. So
That's a I would love to argue with you over what you just said, but we don't have enough time.
okay, tomorrow we're going to argue. Me and Fred are going to argue. I knew that if we brought up competition, we'd finally have a real good, real deal argument right here on this program. Hey, it's going to be a great day. It's Thursday. We're going to be back on LinkedIn tomorrow, and hopefully everything's working because we've got a fantastic energy hub at 10 a.m. It's going to be good. We're going to have 8 people in there. And keep the game going. Come on. Hey, listen, we're going to get the game going. We're going to bring it to LinkedIn. We're going to have better questions. I see how we could do that. And I think it'll be a lot of fun and it will open up new ideas as we progress. Hey, Freddie, final thought on this Thursday, my friend.
Final thought. Go chase some dopamine. I
And do it.
dare you to make a productive post on Instagram. I dare you to go complete 4 or 5 small tasks today and see how you feel.
Hey, how about 22 minutes in the cold plunge?
Depends on the temperature.
Let's roll.